Because again, he's in the same situation. He can't actually buy a building. I'm just going to put the building I want right at the end.
Okay. I'm going to, on my turn, take 5,000 coins.
And I'm going to spend 4,000.
And he's going to get this blue building, which gives him a bonus for being next to hallways.
Mm-hmm. Let's actually have this go in this direction.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so now we're going to pass the master builder next back to
I
me.
get 4.
Oh, yep, 4 points.
For the building, and then 2 points because the foyer, the very first
counts as that, yep.
thing that you have, is a hallway as well.
So now he is at 8 points and I'm at 6. Okay, so I'm the master builder now. We're gonna.
I also get 2 because I put a sleeping chamber in.
You did, okay. So he's going to get another 2. He'll be at 10 points and I will be at 6. And let's see, the next building.
Basically every turn you have to sort of look at all of your buildings again because you're going to be getting points from all over the place.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So let's see, this turn there are 3 downstairs buildings to choose from. That is quite a hefty amount of downstairs. So what I would like to do is I'm going to put this one here. So I have to decide. Basically, he only has access to this one. So I put what I think that he's going to get out of this one, whether or not he decides to take it. And then the rest of these, I'm just deciding which one I want pretty much and how much I want to pay for it. So I have to decide how I want to go about getting some space that I'd like to have. And I'm looking at my secret cards to try and identify that. And I think that in this case, I am going to do that. So now he gets to choose which one he wants. The only option that he has is this one or stairwell or taking 5,000 gold. What does he want to do? Oh, actually, you know what? Before I even let you go, we're going to do it like that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're done now?
Yeah, I'm done, for sure.
See, the circle one I wasn't going to want.
But you want that one?
But I want that one.
Okay.
So you should be glad that you made that decision.
I am glad because I wanted the $4,000.
Yeah.
I was getting low on money here.
I'm very low on money, considering there's 0 over here.
Yeah. So now,
real quick, I've completed a room. In the case of the downstairs rooms, that doesn't matter for the very first one. I have to complete 2 downstairs rooms in order to get any bonus off of it.
Yep. And so what I'm going to do here is
Oh.
So
I completed the stairs and so did you, and we didn't do that.
Oh yeah, we were supposed to get, so now each of us can get something else from having done that. I am going to take another set of stairs, actually.
I'm going to take a hallway.
Upstairs or downstairs hallway?
Upstairs.
Upstairs, okay. So that's what we decided to do, and then this turn I'm going to go ahead and spend 6,000 and get this room here. Now this is a kind of neat little thing that I was just able to do. This completes 2 downstairs rooms.
All at once.
All at once. So I will not only get the 3 points plus 1 point, because this gives me 1 point for every garden I have. So I'm going to get 4 points from that building, which I will just go ahead and mark to 10. I'm also going to get the room bonus for completing 2 downstairs rooms. The room bonus for that is to get any one of the other rewards that I would like. In this case, because it is so early in the game, I feel like that my choices are between taking 10,000 gold, getting to add another bonus card to my collection of bonus cards, taking an extra turn, sadly, does not really befit me this time around.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much choosing between those two. Do I want to hope that the bonus card that I get is going to be sufficient to give me those extra points, or do I want to get a big boost on my coinage right now in the game And I think that for this one, because I like having a lot of money where he doesn't, I think I'm going to take the 10,000 coins. So can I get 10,000, please? I don't know if that's a good choice, but I'm hopeful. So
I think that was probably the choice that you had in this case.
I like the idea of an extra bonus card too.
Yeah.
Because it's so early in the game, I have time to manipulate my strategy based on it. But we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah.
So now it's Antonio will be the master builder.
Yeah. And we'll put a 300, one of the little L buildings here. And we will also put another 300.
There we go. 2 300. Oh, 2 of them even.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's quite interesting.
So now we have to basically, Antonio has to decide where he wants to put stuff. And in this case, he knows that no matter where he puts anything, I can afford it.
Yep. So basically I want to give him incentive to give me a lot of money. So the things that he wants, he can afford it. So I can put them all the way over here. And I assume that that's going to be at least one of these.
Okay. So he has set up this situation because he thinks that these are the 2 that I want. One of them.
Yeah.
So he set them way over there, mostly because of this being on the table. That's not what I'm going to go for, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him 4, and I'm going to take this other downstairs room.
Super.
Now that does not leave him with enough money to really purchase anything. What I'm going to get for that is I've completed yet another stairwell, so I will get a hallway with my resources. I'm going to take an upstairs hallway, and that is going to let me complete that like this, which will give me yet another 10,000 coins.
Nice.
And gives me lots of doors to work off of with this hallway here. So I have a little bit of playroom with that. Can I get 10,000, please?
Yep.
Now, for doing this, I will be getting 3 points. So I'm going to mark myself up 3 points here. 1, 2, 3. Did you? Yep, okay. And then Antonio has the choice of buying a hallway or taking 5,000.
I think I'm going to need to buy a hallway.
Okay. So he's going to spend 3,000 and get himself a hall.
We're just going to go straight off of this.
Okay, interesting.
That'll give me 2 points here, and it'll also complete the room.
Ah, okay. Yep, so he's going to get 2 points and complete that room. Now, when you complete a sleeping chamber, he can choose 0, 1, or 2 of the rooms that are upside down right now, and he gets to place them on top of this stack, which means he gets exactly the size room that he wants. He doesn't get to look at them. They have to stay upside down, but he gets the size and shape that he wants. You can also get some kind of gauge for what the rooms are going to be, because on the back here, it shows, like, so for example, the big round rooms, they will either be activity rooms, downstairs rooms, or outdoor rooms. That's the only things that are going to be in there, and you can see that. So what is Antonio going to choose to put on there?
I think I'm going to do a 250 and a 200.
All right. And
these go right on the
right on top. And so now I'm going to become the master builder. And I don't choose a card. I choose the one that he put on top, which happens to be an activity room. So now I have to basically identify how I want to do this. So let's see. Now Antonio has 1,000. So once again, I'm in a situation of basically just getting to pick which room I want and taking it. So I have to decide how I want to go about that. So the one thing that I want to do here is look at the things that I need to win the game and decide based upon that how I want to go about this. So, what do I want here? I think that in this case, what I want to do here, I'm actually just going to go ahead and leave it exactly as it stands. Yeah, because I'm pretty okay with that room assignment there. So, Antonio gets to go first. He has 1,000, which means he's pretty much going to take the 5,000 coins.
Yep.
And then I will get to go, and I'm going to take this activity room here. And I think that I want to put... And now I have to decide how I want to puzzle this activity room into being, basically. And I think that if I put it just like that, that's going to be what I want to do. Now I'm going to get 4 points for placing that activity room, putting me to 17 points. I will not receive any negatives. Activity rooms have a negative that's only next to a hallway right now, so I will not receive any negative points for it being next to a hallway. And so those are the points that I will receive.
Perfect.
Okay.
And next turn we'll have the master builder back over here, and again we've got this one room that was already on top of the stack, and that'll be the next room
That's
that comes
the next
out.
room. Now he has a wardrobe here, which is an orange room, which is utility. Those allow you to pick up 2 bonus cards if you complete them and keep 1. Oh, and I did not actually pay for that building, so there we go. That would have been...
Trying to cheat.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's
Yeah.
how I win. Every time.
So I'm trying to think of what he wants enough to pay a little bit more for it. I was obviously wrong last time. So I'm trying really hard.
To figure out what exactly I'm going to pay a lot for.
Yeah.
Because he needs to get some money from me. Because right now I have all the money in the world, and I'm keeping him down by not giving him any money. Which is a distinct advantage. It is a definite advantage for me. So I need to try and keep that advantage going.
I think that's how I'm going to do it.
You like that positioning?
Yeah.
Okay. So, now I have to decide what I want to do with that. There's a couple different options. Let's see. I think that in this case, I think that I'm okay with spending 6,000 to him, and I'm going to take the wardrobe. So what I'm going to be doing here with this wardrobe is I'm going to place it just like that. Now that is going to give me 2 points, but I will receive a negative 1 point, so that's only effectively going to give me 1 point. And I have completed the wardrobe because it only has the 1 entrance. So I will get to pick up 2 bonus cards and keep 1 of them. And I'm going to do that while he takes his action.
All right. I was thinking that he would either want that or the activity room here. So I got enough money to do what I wanted.
To do what he wanted to do.
And I was able to leave the building or the room that I wanted all the way down at the 4,000.
Because he knew that I probably wasn't interested in that room at all.
Yeah.
And I decided, one of the key reasons I decided to take the 6 is because that was a room that I liked, but it also didn't give him huge amounts of money. So he was able to get a little bit of bonus money out of me, but not a large amount, which I think was very important. I have to give him money at some point. I can't not do that. So I got to try and keep it low, but it has to happen. So let's see. Okay. So now I'm going to be the master builder. So we're going to see a big 600-point building come out, and then we're going to see a 350-point building come out. And then I have to decide how I'm going to set this up. And I am currently thinking of what...
Oh, you know what? We forgot something again. I completed my foyer when I put down this hallway.
Oh, so you'll get another hallway or set of stairs. Or
Goodness gracious.
We are awful at that.
Yes, we are. And I'm actually going to do...
He's just going to do a big, long hall going straight back. Okay. So, all right, let's see. How do I want to set this this building up here? Now, one of the things that you have to be careful of when you're building your place is, like, you'll want to pick up the pieces that you want to see how well they fit. But you also want to be super careful of doing that because if you do that, you give away a piece that you might be interested in.
Yeah.
And then your opponent is going to know that is a piece that you want, so it's real tough to be doing that. So you got to be real careful about that. I see that he has 8,000. I have more than that, but that means that I can leave the buildings that I want to set up like so, and I can take a look at what I have here. And just try and decide exactly what it is that I need to be doing. So I'm going to set this up like this. That's how I'm going to set it up.
Building.
Interesting. So now I have to decide which building that I would like to have.
So I will get 6 points minus 2 for this being next to a
So
hallway.
he's going to get 4, and I'll just give him those now. He'll be at 16. And then I need to decide how I want to do this. I want to take a look at this here. And I will purchase that.
Even though you're not going to be able to complete it?
Oh yeah, that's true. I need to be able to set that up for completion. So, how can I do that? I could do that. However, that is a huge amount of negative points. I will get negative 2, 4, 6 points if I set that building there. Which means that this building in itself is only worth 1 point.
And then you also have to be connecting other things to it.
Yeah.
After that.
So that's possibly not worth it. So I may just need to live with the fact that I am just not going to be able to complete this one, because I will complete this one. And that is going to be worth 7 points for having that. So that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that that's what I'm going to do. And I need 200, please. 2,000.
Where did your thousands go? Oh, you're giving them me. That's right.
Yeah. So that's where I spent my money. Now I'm going to get 7 points. I also completed an activity room, which is going to give me another 5 points. So this turn I'll get 12 points. So that'll put me at 18, 28, 29, 30 for doing that.
All right. And now we're going to give me the token back, and we're going to take out 2 more rooms. We had 300.
Another L-shaped room.
And 300. Goodness.
Good lordy. All right. Lots of sleeping quarters out on the table right now, so many, many options with that regard, with that in mind.
No, we didn't count the 1 point I got for here.
Okay, so I'll hand you another point. Oh, and I didn't count either of these, so I get 4 more points. We are probably, I think, in future games, just going to score this near the end of the game, because we end up having to rescore anyway.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different little point calculations that you need to do that it can be very difficult to actually count up those points appropriately. So now he has to decide which rooms he is willing to effectively sacrifice here, because several of these rooms are worth a lot to both of us.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just trying to figure out how he wants this to be set up in a way that he thinks is going to benefit him the most.
I think I like that.
Alright. So now I have to decide what rooms I want to go for this time. So once again, going to check on these and see exactly how I want to be doing this. I do want to check out something here super quick. And no, that will not fit there. So one of the downsides of putting this here is that it's very likely that the only room that I can fit in this space now is one of the tiny squares.
Mm-hmm.
So that is unfortunate for me.
Most of the tiny squares have a bunch of openings on them.
So I won't be completing the tiny square room that I put there. I'll be completing the foyer.
There is 2 utility rooms in the tiny squares, so you might get one of those.
Yeah. Could potentially make that work to my advantage.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, does this even fit there? You should look.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah. That'll definitely fit.
And
it's not even an adjacent. Yep, it's not.
You don't think so?
There's actually a gap.
Alright.
And these are all properly aligned. So, yep, not even. I didn't show you that, did I? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see what exactly I want to do here. So I have a couple different options, but I think that for now, I think I like the idea of I'm going to spend 3 and get another stairwell. Now, I don't get any points for building a stairwell. He is going to get
3 points.
3 points for
5
building.
points
Oh,
total.
5 points total. Okay. So he's going to go from 17 to 22. Oh, plus 2.
Yep.
24. Okay, so now only one building was purchased. I will be the master builder. We're going to go ahead and place a 200-point building out. Another room like that. Okay. So now I have to decide where I want things. Now Antonio is completely out of money again.
Because he keeps not buying anything. It's terrible.
So now
And yet he has more rooms than me somehow. I don't understand how this is happening.
So I get to basically pick and choose whatever I want again. And in that regard, trying to figure out what it is that I think I want is actually kind of difficult here. Not the hardest thing in the world to figure out, but a little bit on the harder side. So, let's see. I want to build.
Give me that box real quick.
Yeah. I only have $6,000, so whatever I decide to build is basically going to finally take my money away from me. So, finally whittle me down to the nothing that that I've been not having to deal with. So, deciding what the critical room is kind of going to be important. And I think that in this case, I need to get on the map with these sleeping rooms. At the very least, to take some of them away from him. So, Antonio gets to go first and take 5,000, since that's pretty much his option. And I'm going to spend 4 to get this building here. I'll do a 5 and get 1 back. And this building here is not going to net me many points because I have to use it there. Yeah, I guess I could use it here, but then that closes off that space and leaves me just as open. So yeah, I'm going to put it here. That's going to give me negative 2 points, so it's only actually going to net me a single point. So we're going to go to 35. So yeah.
And that's that turn.
So now it'll be back to Antonio again.
Yep. We'll get one of the 100s.
100s, okay.
So I'm in the same position that he was last turn. I can put anything I want down at the 4 because he can't even pay for that.
Yep. And this is going to be a weird situation, actually. I haven't seen this happen in this game yet, where we keep having to go back and forth because neither of us are actually making a lot of money right now, or giving money to the other player, because we've ended up in this sort of weird loop. This turn I'm going to take 5,000, the next turn I'll have money to spend, but he won't.
Yep.
So we're going to keep ending up in this situation, which is going to be very strange. Played this game a couple times now, and this is definitely a first. And it's pretty awkward, actually, for the game, because the idea is that we're supposed to be giving money back and forth to each other, creating a little bit of an economy here. But instead, both of us have spent all of our money on our own turn, so we're not actually passing a lot back and forth. So it's made it a little bit on the awkward side.
Yeah, I think that first turn of me spending 15,000 all at once
really
broke the cycle.
Yeah, possibly. So this turn, I don't have a choice. I have to take 5,000.
Yep.
Then Antonio is going to buy this piece here, and then we're done. I'll take this, and Antonio is going to get...
There.
He is going to go ahead and get 1 point, plus 3 points. So he's going to get 4 total points, putting him at 28 points. So now we're going to draw this, getting a little bit low on cards here, and it's going to be a 400. So now, yet again, we are in the situation where I can buy stuff and Antonio cannot. So I have to decide what I think that I would like. And I think that in this case, I might know exactly what that thing is. So there we go. Antonio gets to go first.
I'll take 5,000.
And I'm going to spend this and get this. And I will get this little room that I thought I could place here, but I can't. So I just won't be able to complete this little room. I will, however, complete my foyer, which will give me another staircase, which I'm going to use to put here.
Which will complete that room.
Which will complete that room, which means I get to put 2 rooms, up to 2 rooms, I guess, onto the board. Now, I also get 2 points for that, so I'm just going to mark that super quick. And I don't have any bonus points for yellow rooms. Oh, yes, I do. 1 more point.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. Now I've completed this blue room, so now I get to decide what kind of rooms I'm hoping to see come up. So, let's see. I'm going to put 2 150 rooms.
That's interesting. I was assuming that he was going to want to put square rooms out because he only has the 1 square room, and that's one of our endgame scoring methods. Interesting. Okay, so that makes me the master builder.
Yep. So you're now the master builder. This one is going to come out.
So again, we're in the situation where he can't buy anything.
I'm almost to the point where I can buy the 4,000 one, but I'm not quite there yet.
So I just get to take what I want. I'm going to take a look at how this fits in here, see if I can get...
Looks like it would fit in just like that.
I'm trying to see if I can make it so that I can also complete it. But I can't.
Because it'll mark off one of them, yep.
So maybe I don't want that. Let's see, what else can actually fit in there properly? I mean, this certainly can.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I want to do. But this might actually be even better.
It's a nice little room.
This now, yeah. I think I'm going to do that.
Okay. So, I'm going to go first. I'm going to take the 5,000 again. Then Antonio's going to go.
Yep, and I'm going to spend the 4,000.
And he's going to get that room.
Yep.
Now that room is going to give him
2 points for the room itself.
Yep.
And then this little purple room got completed, so I'm actually going to get
5 points for that.
To rescore the room's thing, and that's why it's 5. Yep.
And then that's going to be it.
Yes.
Okay. So that's that turn.
This also completes the utility room because all the utility rooms only have the 1 opening.
So he's going to get to look at those, and while he does that, I'm going to go ahead and play the Master Builder role. So, what I would like to do here with the Master Builder, knowing that he can't buy any of these rooms, is I have to make the choice of which room is most important to me. There are still yet a couple very potent rooms out on the table, so I have to decide which one I want the most. So, let's see. I think that the one that I want the most right now is this one. So Antonio's going to get to go first.
And I think that he wants that one purely because he doesn't want me to have it. Because I already have a downstairs room that gives me bonuses for those.
Yep.
If I got another one, it would be a lot of points. I can only get the 5,000.
Okay, and then I will spend 4 and get this.
And the way this is working out, I'm getting 5 and spending 4 every turn.
So eventually, I have, for example, now caught to the point where I can actually buy a 4,000 point thing.
Yep.
So he's gonna, if he wants a building this turn, he's gonna have to spend 6,000 to get it.
Yep.
Now what I have here is I'm gonna get 3 points, putting me to 41. I also have one of these buildings, and that is retroactive, so I will get another 1 point. I have also completed 2 downstairs buildings. So now I will get any one of the 7 bonus scoring, bonus tiles here. So I basically have to decide which one I think is the most worthwhile here. Let's see. In this case, Let's see. We're getting sort of near the end of the game here. We don't have too much longer to go. And so I have to decide how I want to go about getting some of this points. So I think that one of the better ways that I can get points at this point in the game is to see if I can get some more bonus cards. Or I could take more money and put myself into a good financial position again for the last couple turns here, which could be a very good thing. I think in this case, I might yet again have to choose to take the money. Just the ability to put him into a spot where I can get something I want again, instead of him just getting whatever he wants and not having to think about it after that, is probably pretty potent. The option of getting a bonus card and potentially having it match what I have on the table is actually really
scary right now.
I like the idea of that as well.
Really? That's very surprising. You're pretty focused on your table, I feel. So getting a bonus card that accidentally matches, I think, is scary.
Scary for you. It'd be great for me if I got a bonus card that does something I want.
Yes.
So that's only scary for you. So that's the tough one here, because I have to really make a hard choice. I think I'm going to play a little bit risky. I'm going to take the bonus cards.
All right.
I don't know how that's going to work out, but the last time I took the money, did pretty good. But since I did that last time, I just want to see how the bonus cards work out. So I'm going to take these two and see what happens. And I'm going to take that bonus card there, put this one on the bottom of the stack. So now it is Antonio's turn to be the master builder.
Mm-hmm. And we will get 150.
All right.
A sitting room, in fact.
Okay.
So he has 4,000. So basically, he could only get this one square.
The one that you put right in that spot is the one that I can afford to buy.
Mm-hmm.